Do it again. Sound like a dolphin.
새 시즌 미디어데이부터 티격태격하는 버틀러와
Jimmy, what
버디버디.
you doing, Jimmy?
17번째 NBA 미디어데이에 참여하는 스테픈 커리.
Come on, Jimmy. No, you're ready.
깨발랄하게 사진 촬영을 준비하는 커리 지미 그린.
Hello, everybody.
But just knowing that there's still fluctuation in this roster, knowing that we don't know when or if Jonathan's going to be coming in, just what's the mentality? What you talk amongst yourselves, like, hey,
No, we talk about it for sure. As the leaders on the team, you got to acknowledge what's going on. Don't make it more than what it is, other than a team trying to figure out the situation that's in front of us and the challenge that's in front of us. It's going to play out, and when he's here, ready to work, like we expect him to be locked in on doing what he needs to do to help us win.
When you have talked to Jonathan recently, what's the message you're trying to get across to him?
Negotiations are hard. We all know that. The idea of everybody's situation is a little different. It's how business kind of goes. Some things are pretty straightforward. Some things aren't. But when he comes and he's here, he should be a professional and do exactly what he expects to do and take advantage of his opportunities to help us win.
Are you comfortable with how the roster, I guess I'll say, is going to look and the process to get there?
I think with this last little piece that needs to settle, I think I'm extremely happy with a different look. We're just trying to carry the momentum that we had from last year. Understanding getting through an 82-game season is the challenge for every team, but especially a veteran team. It's tough to lose Loon. Like it was a big deal, knowing what he meant to our franchise. But we have a lot of pieces that are going to have an opportunity to take that next step.
To the idea of separating basketball and business, that is like something that's pretty relevant to Jonathan right now. When his agent comes out and says, if we get the contract we want, we'll be committed to doing everything we can to win a championship. What is your reaction to something like that and the idea of like conditional commitment?
I only listen to my teammate. I don't listen to agents or anybody who's speaking on behalf. Like, I hear that from JK.
What have you heard from JK?
And he'll be committed when he gets here. I just know from man to man, he doesn't want to have to be in the way of anything. So let that situation play out. He can speak for himself.
Hey, Jimmy, your pop-up with Big Face was really successful in July, and you also just announced your collab with Aloe. So just wondering, are you planning to bring Big Face back in the Bay, now that you started the full year?
In a major way. I'm hoping to open up, don't quote me on the exact date, a shop here, maybe like February, March, something like that. But Big Face will be here permanently. I couldn't be more excited. So y'all come spend y'all's money. I'm super hyped. I'm super excited. I got to train with my guys this summer. I got to talk with all the guys. I see what they've been doing. I see how they've been working. So I'm glad that I get to be here from this media day on up.
What is a full season with Buddy going to be like for you?
See, I was actually hoping nobody asked me about that guy. I don't know. I spent way too much time with Buddy this offseason, way too much. I posted on social, so it made the world seem that I actually like that guy. There'll be some times, some tears, some joyfulness, a little bit of everything. Some Rosetta Stone. Lord knows I can't understand a word he says. But we love Buddy. We definitely love Buddy. Husband, all of that like that. I knew it. I could just feel the evilness. I can feel it. I could just feel the evilness. I can feel it.
What's going on with you, bro?
They don't even want to talk to you.
I heard you.
They don't even want to talk to you.
I heard you talking. Trying to check.
But did you hear the nice things I said about you?
What did he say about me?
Nothing. That's why you didn't hear them.
Anyway, we're good.
Can y'all wrap this shit up, please?
All right, everybody. Buddy Hield, everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to concentrate when you're looking at me like that.
I think, anytime I should take these off. I think anytime a teammate's not here, it sucks. And then obviously, not having multiple here due to the situation, it's unfortunate because I think, media days, it marks the start of something. It marks the start of another NBA season. For me, this is my 14th one. Like, it never gets old. We all understand this situation. He's got to do what he's got to do for himself. This is a business, and that's where I think you have to always understand, like, it's unfortunate when the business side get in front of things, but nonetheless, it is a business, and you can't ignore that side of things. And so, but as far as, like, it being a distraction, I don't expect this to go on too much longer. But, like, you have injuries during the season. You must go on with the guys that you have. You have different situations. I think anyone should want to be in the franchise that they started in. And so do I think he still wants to be here? I do think he still wants to be here. And he said that to me, that he still wants to be here. Contract negotiations are never pretty. My first contract negotiation, I thought I was about to get a contract, and they told me no, and I had to reach out to another team. And then they showed interest and got the contract done. 2 years ago, I thought it was over. I thought I was out of here. Here I am going into year 14. So, just because a contract negotiation didn't go beautifully does not mean it's the end of the road. And a contract negotiation that went beautifully don't mean it's the beginning. It could be the end. So I take every day for what it's worth in this league. That's what I try to tell my young guys. That's my message to Jonathan. A contract negotiation is a contract negotiation for a reason.
휴스턴 유니폼을 입고 등장하는 케빈 듀란트. 벌써부터 새로운 팀의 젊은 선수들과 좋은 케미를 보여주는 듀란트.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What made you want to come play for this team, and do you see yourself signing a contract extension with the Rockets?
I do see myself signing a contract extension. I can't tell you exactly when that'll happen, but I do see it happening. Seeing when Ime got here and how he turned it around so fast. They have some connections here within the organization, people I work with around the league already. So it just felt organic and natural coming into the gym, getting be a Houston Rocket for the first time. So,
Kevin, in terms of being a playmaker, you've been a top guy in that aspect for such a long time. How do you expect to add to this team, especially with the loss of Fred VanVleet and now the development of Men Thompson as a playmaker?
Yeah, I just think that playmaking is a team thing, and I think that so we got high IQ guys on the team that know how to play. So now we got to figure out what's the best way to mesh on the floor and then start executing from day one. So looking forward to that.
Do you see this as a championship level roster, and if you do, what's special about it?
I never talk. I mean, I never talk about championships on any team I've been on. You just put your head down and work every single day. I feel like we got bits and pieces of all of those attributes on our team now.
And it's just all about how we cook it all up and come together and form who we want to be and our identity as we go forward. And that may take time. Who knows how long it'll take, but actually putting in the work and trying to figure it out is the fun part. So looking forward to it.
Kevin, you've accomplished a lot in your career so far, but what is this that's still out there for you that you still like you feel like you're still chasing?
I wouldn't say I'm chasing anything. I think as I get older, I just want to continue to, like I said earlier, I love the process of just getting better, working on my game. But I also want to, simply put, continue to, I got a lot of family. I got hundreds of family members, so my last name is really important to me. And I want to continue to just shine a bright light on my last name, lead by example, set a good example to people, just put way more respect on my last name than previous people in my family has done. They've done a great job up until this point, but I'm ready to take it to the next level. So I want to continue to just push my last name out here, to be honest, man, behind the game of basketball. And people know me for hooping, so it's a great platform to be on right now.